the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and here we are at TPC Sawgrass, the famous stadium course. Rich, this is a stern test for the players, isn't it?
It is, Luke. The interesting thing about this golf course is that every single shot seems to be working away from the previous shot. The tee shot, if it's a dogleg left to right, then the next shot requires a shot from right to left. It's just one of these golf courses that you have to think and pay attention on every single shot. You can't take a single shot for granted, and you certainly can't afford to get out of position because the angles on this golf course are so bizarre. Pete Dye is a genius when it comes to designing this golf course.
My heart's pounding, my palms are sweaty. Let's see how they play out. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
That should find the surface. That was a beauty.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Currently 1 under for the day. The first of our birdie opportunities comes at the second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Handy effort, that one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Great shot. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Oh, that's frustrating. Terrific shot. Almost an eagle. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
And time to check out a little Justin Thomas magic here. Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader.
Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Putt is underway.
Wonderful shot. Currently at 3 under for the day. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side.
to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Bit disappointing, that one. Oh my. Well, that was an absolute beauty, particularly out of that lie. Always nice to have a birdie putt. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he? It's in the hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's Justin Thomas in the lead. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Around 110 yards to go. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Looking good. And JT is currently our leader. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Well struck. Second shot here on the 6th. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That is absolutely brilliant.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Lexi Thompson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 7th hole.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Super shot, that. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
That's nicely done. This shot from 120 yards. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Looks good.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Justin Thomas currently on top of things right now. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
And take a look at his 4th now.
And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
That one had eyes for it the whole way. And that will take him to 8 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The front 9 of TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not. A big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that 3rd shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich, going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This putt to get to double digits under the card.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
This one has eyes for the hole. Let's head to the 10th hole for this awesome highlight. Well, this one certainly shaves a few shots off the scorecard. What about the long-range effort? Nicely holed. Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short 2nd shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your 2nd shot is the correct distance.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Now 4 back after that hole. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the 2nd shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Let's check out this great shot by Lexi Thompson a moment ago.
This was her second.
Solid putt, that. Let's return to live play now. Spot the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. Lydia Ko is currently on top of this one. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. That is hunting for the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 12th. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here.
It's looking solid.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. And it's Lydia Ko on top of the leaderboard. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look. That was a fanciful shot there by Lexi.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Well, that'll play. And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. That was wonderfully done. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of 3rd spot. It was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He's currently in a share of 6th. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
It can often be unpredictable how it comes out of the pine straw. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Get in the hole. That's inside the range. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, the par 3 17th. Honestly, one of the most famous in golf, but it's a really tough test when the pressure's at its highest.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Here's some action from just a moment ago. Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it.
Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Surely it's going to.
Well, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Outstanding approach shot. This putt is for a share of second. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Round now in the books. Good luck.